Lucyanne. What we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be repotting my Alocasia Polly because she's escaping down here, and also we have the new growth is coming look at this how thick it is. So we're gonna be repotting her. We're gonna be talking about some care tips for her, and we're also gonna be talking a little bit about the soil mix I use to repot my plants. So stick around if you are interested. We're gonna be starting talking about a little bit on the watering, a little bit of the tips. So she likes to stay moist, not completely dried out. That's what has worked for me. And then if you are a new plant parent, I would suggest to get one of these guys. I normally use like my finger, and if I feel that when I go here it's dried out, like the, how do you call this, like the second knuckle, like el huesito que está ahí, I don't know how to say it in English. I think it's the knuckle. When it goes here, it's a little bit moist. As you can see, it is, because it's like all sticky. It's a little bit sticky because I watered her not too long ago. A thing that I like to use, and if you're a new plant parent, it's gonna help you a lot. It's a moisture meter. These will save your plants. If you're not sure, if you're a pro, then you know what you're doing. But if you're a new plant parent, these guys, they're not expensive. Get one of these. You don't have to get like a fancy one. Like, no, you can get this and it will work perfectly. So to repot her, I am gonna use this, but I am gonna put her on a nursery pot. So we're gonna put this guy, oh, it's heavy. We're gonna put that guy there. The reason I'm using nursery pots, it's because I don't know if you have visited my Etsy shop or my Mercary shop. I am selling the soil mix that I use, which is this guy right here. Because I am testing out, and I am like looking for other mixes for like specific plants. Right now the one I have, it's a perfect like good aroid mix, and it's awesome for monsteras and all that stuff. It is working for this guy, as we can see, but if I am gonna like recommend like something completely, I like to study everything. So I have a little bit extra here, and that's why I'm using nursery pots. I feel like nursery pots help me see best how the soil mixture is doing, and I can keep an eye on this. On this kind of plant, I would say that some people do not recommend it for beginners, because you have to like know that they are dormant. If you live somewhere where like the temperatures go like really below, and like when winter comes, it will go dormant. It will probably lose some or most of, depending, it will probably so that's one of the reasons I would say a lot of people don't recommend it for beginners. But if you want to try it out, you do you. But you do have to like get a lot of information for this plant, because it's not as easy as a monstera and a philodendron. Well, for me, I was born in Puerto Rico. I was in the Caribbean, so I always had monsteras in my house, and monsteras and potos and like all those kind of plants around. So for me, those are really simple, and I keep propagating them. I keep making my little jungle, and then I have been learning more about newer ones, so I like to share it. So another good thing about repotting your plant is that it's the perfect time to inspect for anything. Like if you think your plant has something, this is a perfect moment to look. Ooh. Yes. Ooh. Look, I always like to show. Okay, so we are moving. So I took out some of the dirt so we could see how the raíces, how do I say raíces? So the roots, so we could see the roots better. Also, another thing that this is the perfect time to is to look if you feel like your plant has something. When you are repotting it, it's the perfect time to look at the root system and see how everything is doing. And she's doing so good. Look at this. Look at this. This is what you want to see in the roots, like a good root system, and you see how light that is. No black spots, nothing like that. So we have no root rot here. So this was first set of the dirt that I made, which I actually changed it a little bit. Worked perfectly. I'm so happy. So they like shade. So indirect light. So for my room, like my window is here. This area here doesn't get direct sunlight because there's a house there. But because I took out my curtains, the light that comes up, it's perfect. Look at this. Oof. She goes there, and it's like shaded, but it's bright. So she has perfect light for. I like her to be packed, but not like soil tight. And no more roots down there. This is how she looks. And sorry about this. I recycle all my nursery pots because, again, I like to put them in nursery pots because I'm like studying how this soil has been working, and it has been working good. I am testing it in a bunch of plants. Like I changed all my plants to that soil. And also all my water propagations, I have been doing them on that soil, and they are doing good. And then what I do is I get a cute cover pot, and then I just put it here, and then they look pretty and they go with my decor. So some plant cares. And then sometimes I'm gonna be honest, I like to overwater, like over it, because I feel like it takes out some of the impurities of her. But for some of my Hoyas, I will like water up just a little bit, and then I will try to water them underneath. So like putting a little, I don't have none of, I have one down here. Let's see. Ugh. I like to use like a little plate like this. And if I'm gonna water my plants down here, I put the water on that plate, and then I put my plants there. That's why I like leaving them in nursery pots. But you do you. I either put them on nursery pots or I put them on terracotta. That's what I like. That's what works for me, and that's what I like. But because I'm testing out all the different soils I'm making, I'm putting them to test them better. I know the soil is super good for aroids and monstera, so I'm just testing it out in all the plants, because I'm like that, and I like to check everything is working perfectly because I'm selling it, so I want to make sure that I got this at Home Goods, and dear God, it's so heavy. Okay, so we talked about light, how we liked like medium light, not direct light. If you use direct light with her, the leaves were burned. Look at this new one that is like opening up. Estaba enrolladita and it's opening. It's looking so pretty. And that's the new stem. Like when I bought her, she was big, but she wasn't this big. And then this whole new stem, which is the big stem, it's from when I got her here, which tells me I'm doing good and you love me and I'm a good plant mama. So let's see. We talked about light, no direct. We talked about water. She likes to be moist but not soggy, never soggy. Like when I took her out, you saw how the roots were perfection and gorgeous, hermosa y bella y y sin suciedad y bonita cuando se sacaron. You want them like that. You want them like that because that's how you avoid root rot. You saw when I took her out the little thingy. So if depending where you leave, she goes dormant, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna have that little like bulby little thing. La bolita, como una bolita, a little bulb. Don't throw it away. Don't throw it away because you're gonna get. She's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. She's gonna be good, and she's gonna come back. Let's see. Spring and summer is where she comes back. Winter is when she goes away. I'm like in my head, like talking about the health cares I wanted to share. Let's see. We talked about water. We talked about like humidity. She loves. I have her. So this here is my humidifier, which this guy is the one in charge. If I don't have her up here, my Stromanthe, she is not happy. I don't know what's wrong with her. I think she asks too much of me. And then when I put her here, she started growing. We have 2 new leaves since I put her there. So she's the diva of the house. But you were so good. But she likes humidity. I have her right here. I am blessed enough to be living right now in Florida, which is humid all the time. My humidifier has like a little thing where it tells me like what the humidity is in the room. Most of the time I leave my room at 65%. And like now, it's off because I have the little eye off. Let's see. We're on 67%. And that thing is off. So she is living happy here. Assuming of all the things that we learned. Light. She likes indirect light. I have her right here. She's doing very, very good. She loves it. When we took her out to change her to the bigger pot, we saw the roots. They were doing perfect. They were doing good. She loves the good drainage soil. So she is doing good. And that's why she is gorgeous. Yes, you are. I tell her she is pretty every day, and that's why she gives me pretty leaves. That's the other secret for this. That no one gives you that tip, but I'm giving you that tip. If you tell her she's beautiful, she's gonna give you better leaves. So, light, we said it. Humidity, she loves her humidity because again, we're trying to make us like close to where she's from. And we are living in Florida, so we have our humidifier off half the time because it's already humid. But when winter comes, and winter will be here, winter is coming now, she might go dormant, and we're gonna be fine because that's why we have a humidifier. We're gonna be okay. So soil, we said it. Water, we said it. Light, we said it. In case I forget anything, comment down below. If you have any questions, comment down below. Recommendations, comment down below. If you are interested in seeing my plants every day, go right ahead to my Instagram page, Plantucy, and you will see my flowers and my things. And sometimes I show my flowers outside. I always have roses. Go right ahead and follow me. If you see a plant there that you have a question, go right ahead and comment any question that you have. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching me and for leaving me comments and all the recommendations and stuff that I see. Again, follow me on Instagram in Plantucy if you want to see more of my planty adventures. And then if you're interested in the soil that I make, I also have my Etsy shop linked below. And I hope you have a wonderful week. And thank you again.